Alright everyone, we are here with War 1 of Season 53 back at Secutor and Provocateur. Today I'll be taking in Odin, Chavez, and Deathless Vision. I do not have a path in Section 1, but I have a Section 2 path and 2 shared fights, and this war is against Salty. So Odin pre-fights got placed in Section 1. We move on, boost later for Section 2. Path 6, starting off with Adam. Pretty much a nothing fight, and it's Chavez's only fight. Just going through Chavez's rotation of heavies and opening dimensions, having all three open for a big special 2, and then finishing out the fight. So yeah, the only thing we have to worry about here somewhat is passive power gain and not eating a special 3 and then hitting into the pod. We have to avoid since he's duped. It'll result in a stun, so... Start out here, get the parry, go straight into a combo with heavies to finish, opening the negative zone, and then moving on to the dark dimension, and then throwing special, dark dimension here for special 1, and then heavy into special 1 for Utopian. The AI gets a little passive here. And I can't find an early enough opening for the special 2 with the negative zone open, so we don't do as much damage as we should. Not a big deal. We are still sitting pretty in this fight. Last hit of that heavy hit during the pod was bad timing. Luckily, the stun duration only lasted as long as the pod did. And then down he went with just the relic. So, like I said, pretty simple fight. We move on to the second fight on this path. It is Emma Frost. We are taking it with Deathless Vision. Deathless Vision is really just a trading specials fight. So it doesn't matter who he's really facing. You're just dropping someone or the defender below whatever bar they're at, and then pushing them back to that special and maybe baiting it, or pushing them to the next one and baiting that. So PS1 here puts us in a nice spot where we can maybe get to a special 2 as the tactic defender is getting to special 1, and it's under 15 hits. And then with that big hit, maybe we get something back, depending on whether it crits or not. So got the passive heal block up, also have Resonate on, so that's helping out. So if you see 2 heal blocks, that's where the debuff 1 is coming from the tactic, and then our special attack 1. But yeah, this is the name of the game. Bait out special 1s after I bring her below 1, use the phase to push her over special 1, bait it out, rinse and repeat, making sure a heal block is up at all times, and paying attention to that combo counter on her if the heal block drops. And down she goes. Pretty simple fight. Now, first shared fight was the one fight I was worried about all war. It is Manthing here on node 38. Ebb and Flow knockdown with aggressive prowess and right back at it. Definitely wanted a White Magneto pre-fight for this fight, and I actually get lucky near the end. But having this easy stun or constant stun is a huge help for this fight, since Vision doesn't rely on phasing for openings as much as Viv does. So game plan was the same kind of as Emma. Was going to get to special 2 after knocking him down with a heavy, and hope that the power backs would keep us within a shot of another special attack, so that when we get him to a bar of power, we can just drop him below it again. It's going pretty well here. We're maintaining heal blocks, so we're managing both the Mystic Dispersion and the passive power gain from the tactic. Heal block just dropped here. Paid attention to the combo there. Got a little lucky. Passive power gain showed up. I think the tactic from the debuff heal block actually showed up, so we got lucky there. Protections back up. There was a lot to focus on here. Getting mixed with how much prowess does he have? Does he have the protection up? Do we have a heal block? Is the protection about to fall or return? There was just a lot. So here we end up with a passive power gain and no heal block. So I'm kind of worried here. Please throw these special attacks. Please throw these special attacks. What are the buffs doing on me? Are they about to end? Are they going to push into special 3? Please throw this special 2 and don't get pushed to special 3. Throws the special 2. Great, got a passive heal block up. Now we're back in the game. Can be back at being aggressive. Dog is eating a bone in the background, I'm sorry. But he is a chunky boy. Somehow Relic gets blocked there. Very unfortunate. Still get a passive heal block out of it. See that we have the protection up. Parry heavy. That's where the wags comes in. Pretty nice. And right here. Nope, there was a heal block there. So it's later. There's a spot where we don't have a heal block up. And 2 hits, I go into the passive power gain, and they don't miss, including the special 1, which saves me. I think it's right there. Whew. Yeah, like I said, there was a lot to pay attention to here. And ideally, I think I would want to have the trading special attacks with his special 2. But because of Mystic Dispersion, there's just such a risk that he gets pushed to special 3. But we make it out. Last fight of the war, Dani here on Scared Stiff. This one I was a little less worried about, mostly because Power Focus 2 helps us a ton. It means pretty much at any point with a special attack ready to be thrown, we can push Dani to some sort of special threshold and drop her right below it, which means we can keep up the heal block pretty consistently compared to that Manthing fight. Plus, obviously, there's no Mystic Dispersion being worried about. So here, it's just paying attention to Bubble Shield, which, again, if you're counting, can get a little bit much to keep track of, just because if you're counting off your well-timed blocks, you have to factor in the fact that you're also causing a phase to happen with some of them, so they don't add to that counter. But it's going well here. Pretty smooth fight. She's not throwing special 1s, really, so special 2 it is. Decks it while in a root. I'm making sure that I don't parry heavy while I'm in that root, but she didn't attack us, so we're good. Special 1 here, easy retaliate off the arrow. Again, that Power Focus 2 helps us get to a bar of power really easily with her if she's just used a special attack. And then it clicks here that I can actually push her and hold her at special 2. And then just start firing special 1s without an issue. So I'm not trying to flirt with the special 1 bar to power drain. I decide, yeah, let's just push her to special 2 really hard and then just rip the power from her. And you see there, it creates a pretty fast result at the end. So that was the end of my first war. We ended up losing this war. It was a good opponent. You know, one of the top 5 alliances, consistently top 5. So lost it by 1, even a tie we would have lost. But I went 4-0, so 4 fights on the season so far, no deaths. So good start. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe and give it a like, and I will catch you guys at the next war.